Hi, this is Miss Pellegrin, and we're going to go over your warm-up this morning. So you have 3 terms to combine. Make sure that you are showing your work as we go through them. Okay, so in our first one, we see we have addition, but then we have a subtraction. So the first thing that we want to do is change subtraction to addition. So that's going to be addition. And then that means we're taking the additive inverse of the next thing. So instead of a negative 12, we're going to have a positive 12. So then we're going to combine this. So 14 plus a negative 8. So when they have different signs, we said we're subtracting. So a positive and a negative number, we're going to subtract. So 14 minus 8 gives me 6. And it is going to be a positive because the 14 is a positive and it has a greater absolute value. So then we have plus 12. So 12 plus 6 gives me 18. Okay. The next one, we could change the order of this one. We could put the negative 12, positive 12. We can change it because both of the signs in between were plus, and then plus 4. So a negative 12 and a positive 12 equals 0 because they're additive inverses, and 0 plus 4 is 4. Okay, so the next one I have addition and then I have subtraction. So let's change the subtraction to addition, change the negative to a positive, take the additive inverse. Okay, so we have negative 2 plus 16. So we're subtracting, so that gives us 14, and it's positive because the 16 is positive. And then 14 plus 17 gives me 31. The next one is all addition as well, so I can change the order if I would like, or I can just keep it in the same order. Okay, so I'm just going to do this first. They're different signs, so I'm subtracting. So 12 minus 4 gives me 8, and then bring down the rest. 8 plus 5 gives me 13. Okay, next one, I see subtraction twice. So I'm going to change my subtraction to addition and do the additive inverse. So negative 13. Change subtraction to addition, so that's negative 16. So that then we have negative 13 and a negative 13. So we're not subtracting, they're the same sign. Oops. We're adding. I don't write the negative signs, I take the absolute value. So my answer is going to be negative because they are both negative. Remember, you got to remember addition and subtraction rules instead of multiplication and division rules. So that gives me a negative 26 plus a negative 16. Same sign, so it is going to be say negative. 26 and 16, same sign, add. So 12, 42. Gives me a negative 42. Okay, make sure that you are showing all of your work. You will have a warm-up quiz on this on Friday. Go ahead and pause the video and record the time so you can start it again tomorrow. Okay, so this morning, Tuesday, you have 5 problems again, so we're going to go ahead and go over those. Every time I see subtraction, I want to change it to addition. So anytime we see subtraction, it is the same as adding the additive inverse. So that means you're changing it to addition and you're doing the opposite of that next number. Okay, so this is going to be addition and addition. Change, change. Okay, so negative 14 and a positive 17, they had different signs, like on Monday, and so therefore we're subtracting. 7, 3 gives me 3, and it is going to be positive because the 17 was positive, plus 2, and 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay, and the next one I have all addition, so I'm not going to do any changes. So 17 plus a negative 16, different signs again. So we're subtracting, gives me 1. Keep the sign of the greater absolute value. The 17 has a greater absolute value. Bring down the rest, plus 11. 1 plus 11 is 12. Okay, I have addition, and then I have subtraction. So change, change. Okay, so I'm going to regroup. I'm going to do this first because I can see we are subtracting here, and that gives me 1, and it is positive because of the 14. So 1 plus 8 is 9. Next one, there's the subtraction that I'm changing to addition twice. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do this first. Different signs, so we're subtracting. 8 gives me a negative 3 because the 8 was negative. Bring down the rest. So then I have negative 14 plus a negative 3. Same signs, add. Gives me a negative 17. Okay, before I start, I'm going to look, find any subtraction, change it to addition. Change, change. Okay, this is going to get me to a smaller number because I have a negative and a positive, so therefore I'm subtracting those two things. And so that's going to leave me with a negative 4. Bring down the rest, plus 3. And then I have different signs, so now I'm subtracting. And I'm going to keep the sign of the greater absolute value, which is this negative. So a negative 1 is going to be my answer. Okay. That is all.